Oof. Good morning, my friends. Now, I think the last time I did an intro here was with Martin, the Silver Fox, because I'm in Long Beach in New York on Long Island. But today, we've got no Martin, we've got no Silver Fox because he's back at home watching Leeds United play. So I said, you know what, I'm going to come out, have a quiet stroll, and it wouldn't have been quiet if Martin was here, and I wouldn't have been able to get a word in edgeways. And then I'm going to go for a bite to eat at Laurel Diner where I've been before, but I'm going to have, I think I might have pancakes and a proper American breakfast this time and show you guys it too. And we're going to have a wander around. It's going to be very relaxed. There's going to be no jumping around. There's going to be nothing daft. It's just going to be a relaxing walk around. It is very cold today, by the way. It's -2 degrees. What is that in real money? You can tell me in the comment section down below, but it's very, very cold. So, I'm going to have a wander around, have a bite to eat. If you're new to the channel and you do like the content, then wait till the end. And if you like it, because you don't know at the moment, you might be new here and you think, who is this guy? Wait till the end and then hit the subscribe button if you like the content, and also give us a thumbs up. Or give us a thumbs down if you don't like it. It's all interaction. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Now, I was going to go into New York City today, and I just thought, no, do you know what? I've got the ocean here, have a nice wander around, and go and sit in a proper American diner, and have a proper American breakfast. Not trying to do like a full English breakfast, we'll do a proper American breakfast with proper hash browns, not them triangular things that we get back in the UK that were invented by McDonald's. A proper American breakfast and some coffee. I don't know what it is about American... No, stop right there, Lee. Stop. You do know what it is. We grew up with American TV, being kids, and it was all shipped over to us in the UK, especially when ITV came along. We had Columbo, we had Quincy, we had Starsky and Hutch, we had Cagney and Lacey. We had all of them, McLeod, Frank Cannon. Who remembers Frank Cannon? That was one of my favourites. And they were all in American diners. American diners were the heart and soul of a lot of these programs and TV programs. It's where people met, and they'd come along, they'd refill your coffee cup up, and you'd be like, what, you have to pay again in the UK if you want 2 cups of coffee? No, free refills in the US. It's just come along. The only problem is that annoys me with that is they fill it right to the top and there's no room to put any milk, and I don't like them little milk cartons either, but that's me just whinging. But anyway, that is what's magical about American diners. And back in the day as well, when I first came over with my parents, August the 16th 1980, I've said it before, I remember it, came over on Pan American Airlines or TWA, I think it was one of them. I think it was Pan Am. And planes were better back then as well. There was more room to sit, there was more comfortable, it was more luxurious. And I'm going off on a tangent here, but American diners, I mean, I I love them. So that's where we're going to head now. We're going to head to Laurel Diner, which I've done on the vlog before, but I'm probably going to have something a little bit different this time as well. It will be very noisy in there, so I'm just going to show you my food, and it is what it is. And if I have to put a bit of music over it, then I will do. But I'll show you the menu as well, and you can tell me what you choose in that comment section down below. I have to say, I was disappointed by one thing when I came over to the States. I love pancakes, but pancakes in the UK are basically crepes, and that's what I liked, you know, from Pancake Day, and you'd put a little bit of orange on it, a little bit of sugar. And I went out, my mum and dad said, so you can nip out and go and get some breakfast for yourself if you want. I don't know what they were doing, left them in the motel room. Anyway, and so I went out and had breakfast, and I went to a pancake hut, I think it was, pancake house. I was so disappointed. I ordered about 5 pancakes, and they were just like eating buns or a cake. It was spongy cake. I was so disappointed. I expected crepes. Massive disappointment. I was actually going to come for a run this morning, but I thought, nah, I've done my exercise for the week, you know, walking around New York City. Otherwise I'd have come out for a run. I'm into running. You know, it's got me now thinking, talking about like Frank Cannon and McLeod and Quincy, and I watched one that was called Riptide that I liked as well. All the TV programmes back then, they were better, weren't they? Television was a lot better back then. It's just, I don't really even bother watching it now, to be honest. It's all reality TV shows like Love Island and, I don't know, and The Voice and things like that. It just does not interest me at all. What's the other one? In fact, even Sarah watches that. I'm like, I don't even put her down to watch that. It's Married at First Sight. I mean, I don't get it. I really just don't understand it. Reality TV shows, and I know I'm talking like saying, oh, reality TV shows, when this is kind of a reality, but it's different, isn't it? It's all put on. This isn't. It's me going to an American diner to get some food. But do you agree? TV back in the day, a lot better. Maybe it's just me getting older, because I remember my dad saying, oh, things aren't what they are back in the old days. Maybe it's just each generation. Maybe eventually my children will go, oh, it was better back in the day, but I don't think so. That guy's gonna go in the ocean. Blooming heck. It's gonna be a bit cold, I can tell you that. Rather him than me. Good grief. Instant sex change, that, isn't it? For a bloke. I'll tell you what else I find with America as well, and it's totally different to the UK, right? It's cold here on the East Coast at this time of year in New York, but they get lots and lots of blue sky, and I know that from when I lived here in Hoboken. You had a few grey days, but mainly you got more blue skies, even though it was freezing. Within the UK, it just seems to be a blanket of grey all the time, and it does make a difference. Even though it's cold, it still lifts your spirits. I don't mind it like this. In fact, I love it. You're not getting sweaty, you've got the sunshine on your face, and it's brisk. I like it. So long as you can see the blue sky and the sunshine, it doesn't matter if it's a bit cold. You can always wrap up, can't you? It's cosy, especially this time of year. I've got to say as well, I love the way how America patriotic and they've got their flags flying all the time. You don't see a lot of that in England anymore, unfortunately. Keep it up, America. Right, here we are, Laurel Diner. Going to go in for a proper American breakfast, I think. Maybe some pancakes, not sure yet, and some coffee. There is music playing, so I'll do what I can and show you the food, show you the menu, and then we'll have a little wander around Long Island and Long Beach in a little while. Not too far though, because it is starting to make my fingers tingle just a little bit, I have to say. Let's get in there. Right, so I've got my coffee here. We're inside. I've got my milk. I'm never too sure about these little cartons, but it is what it is. I do love the diner, and I've got my menu as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to go for yet, though. I'm not sure. Eggs Benedict, 2 eggs any style, bacon, ham or sausage, and I think hash browns as well. I think I'm going to go for, bacon, ham, I don't know, sausage maybe. Sausage and bacon? I'm not sure. Have a look. Tell me what you'd have. Right, so I've actually ordered 2 eggs, which are poached. I've ordered sausage, and that comes with home fries and toast as well. Home fries are basically hash browns, so have a look at them, and that's how they should be. So awesome. And I'm going to have my coffee now as well. I think I need some more milk in it. I've got my ketchup as well. There's no HP sauce here. The only thing with the ketchup here is it does have high fructose corn syrup in it. I don't know why America does that, because it ain't good for you, but there we go. I don't think that's allowed in the UK. They have something else, don't they? Rapeseed oil or something. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it.
Butter?
Right, I'll tell you what. In America, normally their sausages are like tiny little, as I said before, poodles willies, but not here. Proper fat sausages, which is how they should be. I've got my poached eggs here as well, and I've got my toast and my jelly, which is jam in England. Put the poached eggs on there. Let's get some pepper on the poached eggs and on these hash browns. There we go. And I think before we go any further though, just take a closer look, my friends. Right, okay, I'm going to be a bit of a child and put some ketchup on, although it is very American to stick ketchup on your breakfast. I would prefer brown sauce, HP sauce. Anyway, we'll go with it. The eggs are done to perfection there. The sausage, proper sausage. I mean, a nice thick sausage. And that tastes gorgeous. And these home fries, which are hash browns basically. That's how hash browns should be, not the triangular things that were invented by McDonald's. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I can drink my coffee and just get a refill, as many as I want. Right, I'll see you guys in a minute. Got some Smuckers grape jelly as well. Pre-buttered toast. Pop that on there actually. And stick an egg on the top. Tell you what you don't get in the States, and they find it weird on a breakfast, is baked beans. the British love baked beans, and I do as well. But Americans, no, they find it weird. Gorgeous. I've got to say, that's weird. An American diner, and they've got football playing or soccer, and it's Leicester City. Who in the right? I mean, why Leicester City in here? No, who in the right mind would support Leicester City? Good grief. Especially over here. Right, I've got more coffee. Another refill. Might have another one after this as well. And Leicester are losing, by the way. Anyway, I hope there's no Leicester fans out there. I'm going to drink this and then I'll see you guys outside. I mean, I don't think there is many of them anyway, is there? Right, I'll see you guys outside. Martin's at home watching Leeds United, by the way. I hope they've won, otherwise he's going to be in a bad mood. Right, let's have a little wander. So it came to $19.66 that breakfast, and tip $3.93 was 20%, so a total of $23.59. But I tell you what, I enjoyed it. Them sausages were great. I'm fed up of, in the States, them miniature little, tiny little sausages. I just don't like them. They just look horrible. That proper fat sausage, which is what I like. Billy Crystal goes in there quite a lot as well. So the waiter was telling me, yeah, he's been in there quite a few times. Signed picture of him there. I like Billy Crystal. I thought When Harry Met Sally, one of my favourite movies, loved it. Not my favourite movie of all time, but anyway, there was the breakfast. I'm going to give it a, do you know what? I'm going to give that diner a 10 out of 10 because I love it in there. Absolutely fantastic. If you're in Long Beach, Long Island, head into Laurel Diner and go and check them out. You can actually sit at the counter if you want or have a table. It's great, and drink as much coffee as you want all day. Right, let's go and have a quick look around before we wind the video up because it is a bit chilly. Come on, onwards. I tell you what, there's not many people out today. I wonder why. I think I'm going to finish this video off up on the boardwalk and have a little walk and just get a little bit of sea air. Oh, I know it'll be a bit more brisk, but I like walking. I think that's about the only exercise I get, really, other than, well, my bikes are electric, so I don't get much exercise on that. You get a little bit, I have to say, more than you would otherwise, by not doing it at all. Oh, right, my friends, well, I think I'm going to leave the end of the video here, capture a little bit of fresh air and go for a little walk on my own. So I hope you enjoyed that. An American diner with English football on. I've never seen that before in an American diner. I mean, could have understood it if it was Nottingham Forest and a push Leeds United. Actually, I'm not really that much into football, to be honest. I'm more rugby or baseball. Let's go, Mets. Right, anyway, that's all from me today. If you did enjoy the video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, why have you got this far? Are you mad? You do find them, oh, what a rubbish video. Then don't watch it, and then you see them again in the next one. This video's rubbish. And yet you're back. Anyway, you gotta laugh. Thanks for watching. Do hit the subscribe button if you like the content and you want to return. It is free, it won't cost you a penny. And don't forget, hit that little bell icon because that'll remind you, give you notifications of when I've uploaded new videos, which is pretty much every day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.